There's a man underneath his car. That's my car. That's someone's car. And he is crawled up under there. And he's just watching me. See him moving on his belly?
Why the fuck do men have to ruin every fucking thing? No, I don't even want to finish my fucking run. I'm here jogging. I pull my phone off because I'm like, this is such a high. This run is giving me such a fucking high. And as soon as I stop, like my body automatically shifted. And here's this man huffing and puffing behind me. He's like, such a good run, right? Meanwhile, he's in full fucking blue jeans and t-shirt. So I know he's not on this fucking run. And then try to hand me a fucking like I'm stupid, Nick. Oh my god. Why do they have to ruin every fucking thing?
Why do they have to ruin everything? Why? Men say not all men, but this happens every day. Being a woman in the public shouldn't be a life or death situation. Another day, another predator. Let's talk about women's safety. It is exhausting trying to exist in peace these days. Men, the obvious predators, are constantly making it hard for we women to simply live our lives without being harassed, followed, or even worse. There are so many clips floating around on social media of women being followed, cornered, touched, shouted at, attacked by men. And I tell you, this is happening all the time. The most recent terrifying incident is the one that happened in the New York City subway. This happened a few days ago where a woman was nearly kidnapped in broad daylight. But before we get right into that story, let's take a look at footage of men crossing boundaries and refusing to respect women's personal space. It is exhausting. All this needs to be talked about. Let's have a look.
Oh, it's not quite the same.
Can you just leave us alone? Are you just bored and this is what you do for fun?
Yeah, sir, it's not nice to approach young people like this and make them feel unsafe to the point that we need to call someone else.
You feel unsafe?
Yes, I do.
Have I done anything to
having a strange man walk over me and stare at me the way that you're staring at us right now with this strange smile is really strange.
You're recording me now?
Yes, because we feel unsafe.
Okay. An apology would be nice from Mr. Chris. I would feel like one or two.
Yeah, please.
I'm humbly take your apology. But it's that you said he's
I'm sorry to like realize it's just like we're all like how long are you gonna stay here observing us?
I understand. I have suggested a remedy.
What is the remedy? No, we don't need to apologize.
You don't mean sorry, you're just saying it for the sake of saying.
But I don't understand why you're here.
I'm sorry. You're sorry for...
No, we know we don't need to apologize.
You don't need to apologize.
No, we haven't done anything. Okay, then...
After being insulted by 3 people here...
You haven't been insulted, we're scared.
We said we're uncomfortable. How was it insulting? No, not we. She said it, but that's fine. No, we all are. Well, you probably all are now, yes.
Hola.
Hi, dude.
Do you happen to have an extra cigarette?
No. We do not have cigarettes.
Hey, ma'am. When can I come see you?
Girl, can you leave us alone, please?
You know that I always liked you.
No.
You did. Yes, you knew. Look.
Who are you, dude? Like, go away.
I don't want to.
Mom.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Okay. Let's read some comments. Men are so good at ruining things. The way he was shaking and saying, I don't want to. Honestly, I feel like he was saying, I don't want to hurt you, like he was battling in his brain. That's effing scary. Run. I'm glad they left because you really don't know what his plans are. You really don't know what he wants to do to them. Talking about him liking them, like he knew them before. He seems disabled or intoxicated. It could be his strategy. Some people present themselves like they are delusional, like they don't know what's going on, like they are drunk, but they are very much aware of what they are doing. Please don't let people like that deceive you. And people like that are very dangerous. Public bench, by the way. This is coming from a man. Public bench, by the way. That is what the person is saying. And let's see how people reacted to this particular comment. This one said, he's literally talking to them and asking to meet them. You absolute effing idiot. Stop acting dumb. This person is clearly upset. Women are so aggressive coming from the same person. I believe this person that left this comment does the same thing as what that man did right there. You don't go around harassing people. Yes, public cheer. What stopped him from sitting at his own side and not having conversation with them? He asked them for cigarettes, said they don't have. Why didn't he end that conversation at that? Talking about liking them. He was obviously pushing boundary. Is that meant to be a crime or something? Someone asking. Men, show me where anyone said or implied it was a crime. No one said him sitting on the bench, sharing the bench with them is a crime. No. It's him pushing boundaries, not respecting their personal space, talking about wanting to meet them. He didn't give a F. He was making them uncomfortable and he was being creepy. That was what happened. Not because it's a public space means you should invade other people's privacy. No. Harassment. Obviously, that was what he did. We can't go anywhere without being bothered by creepy men. Men literally ruin everything. They do. They ruin everything. I don't want to. This is straight out of horror movie, terrifying. Ladies, please be careful out there. Here is the incident that took place a couple of days back. A lady was seen crying for help. She alleged the man seen grabbing her was trying to kidnap her. Let's have a look at the video. The incident occurred on June 29th around 9 a.m. on Sunday at Norwood Avenue subway station in Brooklyn on the J train platform. A 42-year-old man, later identified as Frederick Marshall of Queens, allegedly followed a 20-year-old girl. The girl was later identified online as Alyssa Marie. He confronted her, then bear hugged her and shoved her to the ground. He shoved her to the ground when she tried to flee. The victim was seen screaming for help. A group of men, bystanders and ordinary passengers rushed to her help. According to the news out there, the man was later arrested by the police and they found a knife and a blackjack with him.
I cut the video and I made sure that I didn't show her face because she's going through too much right now. But let me tell you something. You see that guy right there? If it wasn't for the men that was on that platform, she would have been a goner. If you can hear in the video, she's screaming, "Let me go. Let me go." And the men in that platform are asking her, "Do you know him?" Once they figured out that she didn't know him, they beat his ass. And they were supposed to. Yo, listen, it's a lot of sick people moving around here. If you're riding those trains, if you're moving around by yourself, you have to pay attention. If you're getting bad vibes.
He said he wasn't showing her face, but he obviously did show her face. I intentionally played that video so we could hear him say, if it wasn't for the men on the platform, she would have been in corner. Obviously, he stated the fact, but why was he emphasizing on that? I have a comment that also says reasons with him. Let me read the comment. Where are the feminists who say they don't need a man? Hope the victim don't turn around and file lawsuits against the saviors. I don't see a woman attacking her. This is a response to the comment. The cause and the cure. If there were no men, this wouldn't have happened though. So there aren't any sick women attacking anyone out there. Real men defend women for centuries against evil kings and evil queens. He just shifted the conversation. You talking about feminists, talking about women saying they don't need a man and all that. We shouldn't even be having this conversation. You should be asking yourself, who caused the problem? Men. Talking about if there weren't men out there, who caused the problem? Men. She was on her own doing her thing. A man attacked her. Men. Men are the predators. Their fellow men are scared of them. Their fellow men are afraid of them. talk more of we women that they view as the weaker vessel. Men are the problem that we have on this planet. They are worse than wild animals. Wild animals have their boundaries. They know their limitation. They stay in the forest. But men live within us, which makes it more dangerous. You cannot tell who is going to attack you next. The attack is not just limited to women. They also attack their fellow men. It shows how dangerous they are. Let's see how people are reacting to this incident.
Y'all seen that video of that grown-ass man trying to abduct that little girl, that teenage girl, in broad daylight? In broad daylight. Emphasis on in broad daylight. Right? In New York City on the train platforms. Did y'all see that video? 2 weeks ago, I made a video about 3 men that got arrested for posing as ICE agents while attempting to abduct women. And the reason why that they were posing as ICE agents is because ICE agents were able to literally just grab people off the streets and didn't have anybody to answer to. And so it gave the okay to a lot of creeps that already exist in this world for them to be even bigger fucking creeps. They don't feel like they have anybody to answer to. They don't feel like anybody's going to check them, which is exactly what that man tried to do yesterday in New York City, yesterday or 2 days ago. Here's a screenshot from the video in case you think that I was lying. And shout out to all the real niggas that actually came to the defense of that girl, that got involved and came to the defense of that girl. Shout out to y'all, honestly. More of y'all move like this, the less confident these creeps feel like they can move around in today's society. If they know that, especially in broad daylight, that they gonna get jumped by a whole bunch of random niggas that they don't fucking know, if they try to put their hands on a girl, I bet you more of them is gonna go into hiding. More of them is gonna stay under that fucking rock that they deserve to be under. But ladies, please, 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 please be safe. Please be safe. Please be safe. Carry your pepper spray. Carry your mace. Do what you gotta do. Like, remember, never yell for help. Scream that there's a fire, because people are more likely to come to your aid if they think that it's a fire and not that, you know, you're a woman, a damsel in distress.
Let a nigga try to kidnap me in broad daylight. A number 11 scalpel to the dome is what's gonna happen. See, I'm glad them niggas was there to hop him, because if that was me, I probably wouldn't even need no niggas to hop him, because I would have dunked him off. Who is you grabbing? First of all, you wouldn't even have a chance to grab me. I'm gonna show you why I'm from the Bronx. Oh no. Oh no. Did you see how he grabbed that girl? Hey, you wasn't grabbing me like that. I'm telling you. Straight number 11. Would have clapped your dumb ass. Straight with a number 11. Are you insane? I'm sorry. But, and I'm a girl from New York City that takes the train. So let one of you niggas try that shit with me, and you gonna learn why you don't just run up on anybody. I'm gonna show you what the Bronx, I'm gonna show you what coming from the Bronx looks like, okay? Like what are we talking about here? Are you kidding me? And I drink Henny. I'm Incredible Hulk. You can't f with me. Grab who? Grab what? Yeah, grab this to the dome. Dis-toi. You getting banged up. You getting dunked off. It's mad calm for all of that. Are you dumb?
Ladies, do not skip this video. An attempted kidnapping happens in broad daylight in New York City. Please watch this footage. So as you see, the big guy with the white is the one doing the attempted kidnapping, and the men on the platform and in the train are asking her, do you know him? And she says, no, I don't know him. Thank God for these men in the next clip who became heroes in that moment. So in that moment, the men from the platform and the train began to intervene, and they push him off of her, get him down to the ground, and then they start fucking him up, as they should. Shout out to them, whoever they are. And the woman, she ends up getting away. And a lot of people like to say, oh, this could never happen to me. I'm fighting. You see, she screamed. She did the best she could in that situation. You don't know how you're going to react until you're in that situation. And I know she was scared for her life. I know she was scared for her life. Shout out to those men, because imagine if nobody was around. Imagine how that could have turned out. Ladies, be careful. And this is not only for New York City. This is for everywhere. Everywhere. Be careful, because you just never know. People really don't give a fuck these days. You see how he was still trying to get her even when the men intervened. Be safe out here, y'all.
The world is not a safe place for women. It is very scary existing amongst men. Please, don't be ignorant. Don't be naive. Be at alert. I'm not saying you should be paranoid, but be vigilant at any given time. Anywhere you are, anytime, be vigilant. Protect yourself. Men see you as the prey. You are the prey to men, so anyone can attack you. So please protect yourself. Be safe out there. Please let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.